Welcome. Today what I'm going to be doing with you is previewing our courses for this coming summer 2025. My disclaimer and copyright notice is that the information and opinions in this presentation are those of myself and not my employers or affiliated organizations, including but not limited to Irvine Valley College in the South Orange County Community College District. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not constitute any legal or accounting advice whatsoever. Excuse me. So since 2009, we've been offering courses that have been meant to assist students with meeting the educational requirements to become a certified public accountant. As of March 2025, you need a bachelor's degree plus 30 semester units. Note that this is more than likely going to be changing in the coming year or within the next couple months. One of the other things is that Irvine Valley College, we were ranked by Wallet Hub as number 6 in the country. So it means we're 1 in California, at least this is as of March 2025. But again, best thing to do is to do your own research because clearly I'm going to be biased. We do try to be perfect, but what we really do try to do, we may not always be perfect, but what we really are trying to do is to give you the best accounting education possible. And also, we're very fortunate to have had many great students who have gone on to pass the CPA exam and are currently working for accounting firms. So to become a CPA, you need to pass the CPA exam, which is a lot of fun. But in order to pass the CPA exam, at least in California, you have to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam. In the state of California allows you to take the courses at community colleges. If you are in another state, it's going to be very, very different. You've got to basically look up what the requirements are for your particular state. As I said earlier, the 150 semester unit requirement is more than likely going to be changing to 120, and this is a national trend. But at the same time, the 1 year of work experience could be expanding to 2 years, which was very similar to when I went through. In any event, the most important thing you can do is you want to focus on sitting for the CPA exam. Sitting for the CPA exam means that you have 24 semester units of accounting, 24 semester units of business subjects within 6 months of obtaining that. So if it's March right now, and if at the end of May, I'm going to have all my units, I can basically apply to sit for the CPA exam in California. No, California now requires a new form that basically says that you've got to have your school fill out, basically detailing out that you'll be completing a certain number of classes. So here we go with our summer 2025 offerings at Irvine Valley College for accounting. So we've got financial accounting. This is going to be online with in-person testing. Because Accounting 1A and Accounting 1B are transferable courses, meaning they're going to transfer to Cal States, they're going to also transfer to UCs. They also do transfer to private institutions, but again, you want to do your own research. We do these online, but there is in-person testing. The in-person dates are really not negotiable, so you want to make sure that for your summer, that you basically, that aligns with your scheduling. Note that we will, when these classes are the way these classes are structured is that there are 5 exams, including the final. There's a mandatory in-person orientation. Of the first 4 exams, the lowest one is generally dropped. The final cannot be dropped. You've got then Accounting 52, and then which is Data Analytics Fundamentals, and then the spreadsheet courses. These are all taken online. We have several sections of QuickBooks, which are going to be offered online. We're going to have a payroll accounting and taxation course, which will be offered online. One of our fabulous instructors, Professor Stephen Grinberg, who worked for the IRS for a very long period of time and brings a very unique perspective and approach to going through and teaching in the classroom. We'll be teaching 3 accounting courses for us this summer. An individual income tax course, a business tax course, and then a tax policies and procedures course. One thing to note is that with tax classes, these in particular are classes that really should be taught with live Zoom And we do offer those with live Zoom. So you're going to have to make sure that you're available during those time periods to be able to attend the live Zoom. We're offering classes of accounting, basically for accounting ethics. And then we're also Professor Deanna Bowden, who is a partner at a local accounting firm with many years of experience, is going to be teaching the auditing course of basically financial statement auditing. So these are the summer 2025 classes. Now, one of the things is that in terms of certain of these courses for Accounting 1B, the prerequisite is going to be Accounting 1A. For Accounting 220 and Accounting 275B, the prerequisite is going to be Accounting 1B or Managerial Accounting. I'm going to include this presentation in the link below. There's also a video that's here that will show you how to go through and clear prerequisites. You will also see this over here, prerequisite and co-requisite clearance. You go through and you follow these different forms, you submit the paperwork, and then this is going to essentially go through and be approved. But if you are taking accounting ethics, you took Accounting 1B at a different college, again, that's going to basically be, you're going to have to go through and get it cleared. So in terms of our course offerings, I'm going to put a link to this as well, but these are the classes that are being offered right over here. You're going to be able to go through and see more detail with respect to when the class times are going through and meeting. We also have a group, a Canvas group called IVC 32 CPA. This group is really designed for those of you who are considering pursuing a career in accounting. We have a lot of resources that are unique, basically for IVC students. Mainly, probably some of the most valuable resources are interviews we've done with accounting firms. So over the last 4 semesters, we've basically held about, say, about 35 meetings with different accounting firms. You're going to basically find over here all of the different links basically to those unlisted videos. So you'll be able to kind of go through and say, oh, like, what is this firm all about that's here in Orange County, California? What's the contact of the recruiter? How is it that I should be going through and interviewing for these different jobs? Also down here, I've got an artificial intelligence app, which you can find on the YouTube channel, which will help you go through and recruit for accounting positions. We will also go through, if you want me to go through and map out your courses against the current 150 semester unit requirement, I'm going to put my email address down below. But if you need help with going through and doing that, I will provide you a personalized Google Sheet and then give you instructions on what to do. We also have sample resumes. So if you want to see a resume that's typical of basically of interviewing basically for an accounting firm, you can basically see this over here. You can go through and download these. You'll also find a lot of other information in terms of other articles, guidebooks that I've written in the past, various different scholarship opportunities about how do you go through and meet the year work experience requirement. And there's just, again, there's a lot of information that is put all together in one particular website, which is that if you are a student at IVC or Saddleback, there's no cost. You just send me your IVC or Saddleback email address. You'll be sent an invitation to join the Canvas group. Note that you're going to need to be enrolled in a class and actively enrolled before you actually can join that particular group. Now, in terms of basically the benefits of joining, you'll get the mapping, the resume, basically resume samples. If I'm holding office hours this summer, which I'm sure I'll be at some point, guidance on recruiting, announcements about job openings, discounts on CPA review courses, and then, you know, the Zoom calls we've been having with accounting firms. In terms of registering for classes, one of the most important things you can go through and do, especially now, is you want to go through and apply as a student to IVC. The summer classes we offer, they're limited in terms of spaces, but the earlier you go through and apply and register, as an IVC student, the easier it's going to be for you to kind of go through and get classes. If you are a student and you know that you're going to have a later registration date, if you let me know earlier, I can try to go through and help you in terms of trying to go through and basically adding a class if you have a later registration date. If you wait until the last minute to tell me that you want to register for a particular class, it's going to be much more difficult for me to kind of go through and assist you. So again, here are the registration dates. I'm going to be posting up this PowerPoint presentation for you to kind of go through and review. So thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to send any feedback to ivc30tocpa@gmail.com. Again, more announcements will be coming out once we kind of know what the changes are going to be to the educational requirements. Feel free again to message me. Have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you this summer at IVC to take accounting courses. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.